when I went to the county jail, I was crawling on walls, and I have like to do all my physician by myself without like any help from hospital or anything. I have lost 80 pounds, more than 80 pounds. I'm at 191, just entering the county jail on the 1st of this month, Your Honor. And I got locked up on December 5th, a year ago, at the weight of 280 something.
Next is the case of the state of Saman Rasaras. Am I pronouncing that right? Case number 26CR43640. Present before the court is Mr. Rasaras, represented by Mr. Madden, and we have Mr. Harris from the prosecutor's office. We are here today for a pretrial, but it's my understanding the defendant is going to go forward with a plea of guilty to the F4 improper handling and to the specification. Is that accurately stated?
This guy's about to plead guilty to a gun charge tied to a protection order, but stick with this one, because what he says next about a semi-truck accident and 15 days in the hospital completely changes how you'll see this case.
Yeah, also the underlying offenses, Your Honor.
Yes, also the misdemeanors. Is that correctly stated, Mr. Madden?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rathrath, how old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
How far did you go in school?
Some college, Your Honor.
Are you able to read and write English?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, Your Honor.
Are you taking any medications?
No, Your Honor.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
We've had some discussions about your case. If you enter a plea of guilty to this charge, I told Mr. Ben that I'm inclined to impose the minimum sentence, which is 6 months in prison. Other than that, has anybody made any threats, promises, or representations to get you to plead guilty to this against your will?
No, Your Honor.
I have a document entitled Change of Plea and Entry. On the second page is a signature above the line Defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review this with Mr. Madden before you signed it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the representation that you've received in the case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're going to enter a plea of guilty to 1 count of improper handling of a firearm in a motor vehicle. It's a 4th-degree felony, punishable by up to 18 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. The maximum penalty also includes an optional period of post-release control of up to 2 years. We have a specification for the forfeiture of the weapon in the case. Also, we have resisting arrest and obstructing official business. Those are each 2nd-degree misdemeanors, punishable by up to 90 days in jail. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that you understand your rights. You're presumed to be innocent in this case. That means that you can't be sentenced or punished until you either plead guilty or the state of Ohio proves that you're guilty. They have to do that unanimously to a jury or to a judge beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial. You would have the right to confront all the witnesses against you at the trial, compel witnesses to testify on your own behalf, and you have the right to remain silent. If you enter a plea of guilty to these charges, you're going to waive all of those rights. I'm going to admit that you did it, and we're going to get on to the matter of the sentence. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor. I just would like to make a statement.
Okay. Well, is the statement about your plea, or is it about what the sentence should be?
It's about my plea, Your Honor.
Okay. What do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, in September 5th, I was just out of the hospital, 15 days. I spent 15 days in the hospital. I got in the hospital on July 30th due to hit by a car accident. I got hit by a semi, and I had to learn how to walk, and I was in medication and all that. They fly me to the hospital. I was in 86th Street, St. Vincent Hospital in Indianapolis. When I left the hospital, Your Honor, I was like in medication. I had to learn how to walk. That's why I wasn't driving my vehicle at the time. That's why the gun was in my car, because we were in process of moving. We were moving to Kentucky. We actually got a resident in Kentucky. My wife did. And we were in process of moving. The gun was in my car before my accident. And in the time, like when that all happened, I didn't even know the gun isn't there. It was out of my mind, Your Honor, like that the gun isn't there. I just wanted to keep it away from the kids. I have kids at home. I have 3 kids. I didn't want them to be, I didn't want the gun to be reachable. And that's why the gun was there. Other than that, Your Honor, I wasn't even driving my vehicle. I can't bend my knee or anything. And I had to be on a therapy, physician and all that. So my cousin was driving even the vehicle at that time when I got arrested, when the police stopped my vehicle. I have like, I didn't I'm not aware that the gun is in the back seat or anything. I just like have it there, like locked in the car. We have other vehicle that we drive around. That's why the gun was there. And again, Your Honor, I was at the hospital. I got on rack for 15 days. I have document for that and everything. I was between life and death. I have to be aircrafted to the hospital. I am apologizing for the gun, like being improper and all that. I'm not very intelligent about the law and how it works. However, Your Honor, I had this gun for 9 years. I have never been involved in anything with that gun whatsoever, like threaten myself or others or harm it or even use it. I have never like attempted to use it, not even for a sport or anything. I just had it for a fact that I had a business before, a restaurant, and we got robbed. And after we got robbed, I had the gun just like to be protected, like to protect ourselves and there. And thankfully, like we have never used it. I lost my business in COVID, and that's the story for the gun. Other than that, I would have never even have a gun. I'm not even concerned about having a gun or anything. I'm not a gun person or anything. At the resistant arrest, Your Honor, the police was like I can say the same, like they were like not being treating me well, like it was like a lot going on with ICE and all that. I have to tell them that I'm a US citizen. Their response to me was like, oh, we all are. I'm not resistant arrest or anything like they're saying in the document that I just read like 5 minutes ago from entering here. Other than that, I have never seen this report in my life. They're saying that I like they want to tell me order and I'm refusing to attempt to their order. I can't even walk and I'm in canes. And I've been even thankful for one of them who was helping me leaning on him while walking to the police car. And if this was on body camera or anything, you will see all of that. I have not even negotiated any one of them, like nothing. Like, am I being arrested? Yes, get off of the car. Okay, I have a surgery. Like, this is what we telling them. And this is what we saying, like, I resist. I didn't resist no arrest, Your Honor. I was in cane. When I went to the county jail, I was crawling on walls. And I have like to do all my physician by myself without like any help from hospital or anything. I have lost 80 pounds, more than 80 pounds. I'm at 191, just entering the county jail on the 1st of this month, Your Honor. And I got locked up on December 5th, a year ago, at the weight of 280 something.
This part hits different. He's not making excuses for the gun, he's genuinely explaining how a near-fatal crash left him unable to walk, and he forgot the gun was even in the car while he was relearning basic movement. Whatever you think about the charge, that's a rough year.
I had to put myself on a diet. I have to fast a lot. I had to exercise and to get myself where I'm at today. However, Your Honor, like, I'm very sorry for the action. I'm very sorry for anyone who been affected by my action. All what I'm asking you, Your Honor, is that it's been a year. I have 2 months left in prison. I'm really I lost a lot, and I don't want to lose whatever left for me out there. Like, I have a wife and kids. And I have a job too that waiting for me when I get out. Like, I don't want to lose the opportunity for that with spending more time in prison. Other than that, Your Honor, again, I'm just I'm not a violent person like this describe me or anything. It's just like the fact I'm not aware of the law. And I've been a victim myself. I know I'm not sure. I know this paper not describing me as one, but I am, Your Honor. I'm there's a lot of lies between all these charges, between all these years,
So, Mr. Rasmus, let me ask you this. I mean, you want to go forward with the plea today, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
We have a couple options for sentencing. If you don't want to go forward with sentencing today, and you would rather I do a pre-sentence investigation, I can bring you back in about 6 or 8 weeks, and we can do a pre-sentence investigation, and I could look at this case for maybe placing you on probation, Based upon what I know now, I represented to Mr. Madden that I would give you the minimum sentence that I can give you, which deals with your current prison sentence. That would be 6 months concurrent to the time that you're already doing. If you want me to look at a pre-sentence investigation, I could do that, but that has both upsides and downsides to you. The upside for you is I might learn something about you that leads me to conclude that I may want to put you into my community control program on probation. The downside to you, though, is I might learn something about you or something about this case that makes me want to impose a sentence that is greater than the 6-month concurrent sentence that we talked about today. So if you don't want to go forward with sentencing today and want a pre-sentence investigation, we can come back. It's not going to bother me one way or another.
Your Honor, the thing is right here, like I've been max for a F5 that I heard, and I met a lot of people, inmates in prison and in the jail county and all that. Like I've been max for F5, Your Honor, even though like I did apologize for my action in the jail county and all of that. And this is my first felony, and I've been max to it, all because when a victim like show up and she got Plea. But
again, Mr. Rasras, I'm not saying what you're telling me is not true, okay? It might be true. I can't control what happens from some other judge in some other county. All I can tell you is what I'm going to do in this case, which is if you want me to look at a pre-sentence investigation, I will do that. If you don't, we can go forward with sentence today. Do you understand your options?
I understand it, Honor, but I'm gonna go with the plea. Is because it's just from this experience. I've been max with it. I had to make my statement because more about who I am or what I've been going through.
Okay. Mr. Harris, what are the facts in this case?
Your Honor, if this matter had proceeded to trial, the state would show beyond a reasonable doubt, in addition to all allegations in the indictment, that on or about September 5th of 2025 in the city of Mason, Warren County, Ohio, the defendant, Samed Ross possessed a firearm in a motor vehicle which he could not otherwise legally possess due to a protection order out of the state of Kentucky. Also, he failed to refuse to exit the vehicle and continued arguing with officers.
Anything on those facts, Mr. Madden?
No, the concern I have has to do with the obstruction. He's basically denied that aspect of not complying with the police officer, but Mr. Harris said it was arguing with him. And maybe that fits the facts pattern because he was trying to tell him that he was injured and could not get out easily. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm on canes, Your Honor. I have my whole leg have to be cut open. I stuck on a vehicle upside down for 15 minutes. The fire department start cutting everything in every angle, and at the end I have to be pushed and dragged, and that's what my whole leg to be cut open. That's why.
Well, as I represented to Mr. Madden, and I know you weren't here for that when we were talking about this case in my office, I am not really concerned with the obstruction or the resisting. My issue is with the gun. So if you're going to plead guilty to the gun charge, I'm not imposing any additional sentence as a result of the obstruction and the resisting. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, and okay. I'm willing to plead for the gun because it's a foolishness. I'm sorry, English is my
You're doing fine.
It's like my fault. It's my foolishness or for not knowing about more about the law about this matter. As for the protection order, Your Honor, it's been for 4 years before the event or something like that. I'm not sure, Your Honor, but it's been for years before. I'm married to another woman and I have kids with it. This is 4 years. I have never interfered with my ex or nothing. I have no intention to do any of that. The gun was in the car before even I got on the wreck. I wasn't driving that car. I wasn't even to drive the car. I spent 15 days in the hospital. And when that happened, it's just just the facts. It is I'm not denying it. It's my fault. That's why I'm pleading for it.
Okay, so you do want to go forward with the plea today, Mr. Rasmus?
For the gun, yes, Your Honor, because like it's my fault for like forgetting about it or whatever it is. Like however it's kind of my fault. But I have no intention to harm anyone. I have never harmed anyone with it. I have it for years, for 9 years. I have never even used it, Your Honor. Like it's
But
not,
you acknowledge the protection order said that you were supposed to turn it over, right?
no, Your Honor. That's another thing, Your Honor. This is something I discovered after I got in the jail county and all that. Like, nobody told me to turn my gun in, nothing. I remember literally the judge, when he ordered for the protection order, he told me, you are not allowed to use your firearm for 3 years. I remember this very correctly, Your Honor. And like, if there's a record, and this should be a public record, this should be stated in my.
Mr. Rasras, I'm fine to have Mr. Madden investigate this further and get the transcripts or get the copy of the protection order. I'm going forward on the record that I have now. If you want to go forward today and enter a plea of guilty and accept the 6 months concurrent to the time that you're doing, I'm good to do that. If you don't want to do that, we can set this over for a trial. We can set it over for another pretrial, have Mr. Madden do some more work on it. Whatever you want to do. What is it that you want to do, Mr. Rasras?
I'm just, Your Honor, like, I've just got sentenced for a max for a first felony, so I'm like really concerned. I'm like really worried. I want to be with my wife and with my kids. I already missed all holidays with them, Christmas, 4th of July, everything, and now I'm about to miss it again. After I was like have only 2 months in prison, I not even have a ticket in prison. I'm like, I follow the rules and everything. Like, if I resist arrest outside, I would like at least have an issue or prison or anything. I'm cooperative with everyone. I've been holding a job in the jail county, and I hold a job in CRC, and now I hold a job in prison. I follow orders. I'm not into anything. Alcohol and drugs are against my religion and against my moral. I have never abused drugs or alcohol in my life.
So, Mr. Rasras, do you want to go forward with the plea today?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm not gonna risk it.
Do you understand the rights that you're giving up by entering a plea of guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is your plea?
I plead guilty.
Based upon the plea of guilty, I'm going to find you guilty. I think that you've made a knowing, voluntary, and intelligent choice here today, only after you had been fully advised of your constitutional rights, which you waived and rejected here in open court. Mr. Rasras, you do want to go forward with sentence today, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Harris, anything from the state?
Your Honor, we had requested, as we do normally when a person is incarcerated, 6 months consecutive to the time he is currently serving. We would see no reason to deviate from that. He has 0 days of jail time credit. We would ask the gun be forfeited and destroyed.
Mr. Madden?
I think I can do as well as my client has just done, Your Honor, so we're fine to move on.
Anything else you want to tell me, Mr. Rasras?
Just a word with my lawyer before. Can I speak to my lawyer?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else you want to tell me, Mr. Rasras?
Thank you for listening to me, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, the court is going to impose a 6-month prison term. This is going to be concurrent, which means at the same time as the sentence that you are already doing. We have 0 days of jail time credit, and I'm not going to impose a fine. I am going to impose the costs upon you.
6 months. Running concurrent with time he's already serving, no fine, and the gun gets destroyed. Compared to where this could have gone, that's about as lenient as it gets. Follow for more real plea hearings where the backstory changes everything.
You do have the right to appeal this to the 12th District Court of Appeals in Middletown. If you don't have the funds to hire a lawyer, to obtain a transcript, or to pay the costs, they'll all be provided to you at no charge. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, what weapon did you mention?
Yes, forfeit and destroy the firearm. All right, we are in recess.